Hudson Bulls. What? 22 and 25 caliber. There's a light on. Oh, no. I think that's the pressure meter, whatever it is. Pressure gauge. Weaver style rails, removable rotary mag, adjustable cheek cone, hardwood stock, anti-double pellet feed, 2-stage trigger, patented ant-knock system. Crowell Puncher NP03 carbine, available in 177, 22, or 25. Compact carbine. 2-stage adjustable 22 caliber, 32 shots per fill. $3.99. Hey, ooh, you can get it $37 a month with a firm. What is it? Is it under 500 FPS? 880 FPS. So you're going to need the PAL for that one, unfortunately. Let's see. I am looking for 500 FPS or less, but I want the higher caliber. Okay, here we go. The Hotson Vectis. Oh, it's a lever action. I don't like that. Diana Mauser, which is a rifle. Air Force Texan. That's really expensive. I already have the Diana Chaser. Look at this. 22. Repeater. Ooh. A 22 repeater for... Ooh, it's got one of these mags, and I just have a problem with these mags. I'm not sure what I did wrong with the mag, and that one's a little bit too high on the FPS too. My mag jammed, but unfortunately, detachable 14-shot mag. Once again, 1,000 FPS on this one. Need the PAL. I like these ones, not bad. Full auto, Crossman. Still can do damage. Crossman semi-auto R1. These are more in my price range too anyway. Crossman full auto AK. They shoot 22s and 177 pellets, which are fairly decent. Crossman DPM 5 or DPMS SBR. Looks pretty good. I like Crossman. I had their Vigilante before. It was really good. Anything that they have that's pellet is usually fairly good. Crossman Bushmaster. Sig Sauer MCX. These ones take the fairly large CO2 canister. I can't remember the specific. What's this one? The Air Force Texan. This one's the high FPS one too. We got a Sig Sauer MPX. 30-round mag. It's got that really nice roto belt mag. Where it feeds kind of like a clip. It's like a belt mag, and the pellets go in here, and there's very little jamming, if any. Yeah, it's the 88 or 90 gram CO2. Pellet only. It's got that really nice Sig Sauer scope on there. .177 caliber pellets or whatever, which are small pellets, but you have 30 pellets in a belt. You're looking at a heavy amount of pellets. So it's actually a fairly nice gun for many things. You're not going to get heavy penetration with it, but for around your property or whatever, it's a fairly decent gun if you want something cheap. You want to get into guns cheap or whatever, and at least feel protected and safe or whatever somewhat, and also you can use them for sport and shooting bottles and cans or targets, plinking and everything. This one's the MCX Red Dot Combo. It's very similar to the MPX. I think it's got a larger barrel or something, and it's like a little bit different of a style. Bushmaster Crosman 177 full auto BB rifle. 25 round drop free mag. AR compatible pistol grip. AR compatible buffer tube. Full and semi auto action. Quad rail forearm for mounting accessories. Not something I would be interested in necessarily. I'm not really a fan of BBs. I mean, if I had the money, like if I was extremely wealthy or something, just to have it or something, maybe I would buy it. But each gun that I buy is like sort of more important or something. I think I'll stick with pellets. But maybe one day I'll go for the BBs. There could be some reasons to get BBs. It's personal preference. I like the penetration power of pellets. Crossman DPMS SBR. It has uses two 12-gram CO2, so two small CO2 cartridges. That's weird. That's different. It's another BB one, I think. Not necessarily one I would go for. The Crossman full AK-1 auto. This one's probably BB too. I don't think they allow or like the government automatic pellets guns. They only allow it to be BBs, or it's really hard to get that full auto mechanism with the pellets. But I think that's what it is. I think it's a government regulation. They don't allow pellets to be auto, but they allow BBs to be. And they're fairly fun for plinking or whatever. Bottles and things. Cans. This one is a R1 FD Crossman semi-auto. Not sure what it is. But I think I'm going for either the MPX. I think the MPX. I'm more of a fan of the MPX. VR1 here, up to 1,400 rounds per minute. 25-yard drop-free mag. Two 12-gram CO2 cartridges, 430 FPS, 177 caliber. Is it a? This one would be really nice. Would be really nice. Oh, it's BBs, it's not pellets. That's why I think I'd go for either one of these two, the Sig Sawyers MPX or the MCX. They have that really beautiful scope. Sig Sauer air guns, really beautiful scope. Ooh, it's an electronic scope. You have a power button and all types of things with it. Or that might be just for the aesthetics. I'm not sure. I would have to do a complete unboxing of it and review. Flip up front and rear sights. Tactical foregrip, metal housing. Pellets only. You got that big 90 grain CO2 cartridge or tank. Ooh, this one's 700 FPS. What's the MPX? 575. That's weird. I think they make two different versions of this. They make one of being the 500 and less, and one of being the over 500 of those. I would need to get the under 500, so I'd have to. I think maybe on a different website they have that. We got pistols, CO2 pistols. I know the revolvers are the best option for pistols on these pellet guns or whatever. If you're looking at one of these sort of semi-automatic, and the most options are in the 177 caliber, unfortunately, for these semi-automatic air guns. What we're limited to currently. I've had the Vigilante, like I said, it was all right. Looked into these other ones, like the Dan Wesson. Uh, they're all right though. I just wish we could get higher calibers. I like what I got, the Diana Chaser, but if we have a whole bunch of people walking around with traditional semi-automatic firearms, I think that we should be able to get higher calibers of these semi-automatic air guns, automatic air guns, but maybe not, because once you start going up to that higher caliber, they want to be able to track uh, that specific caliber, and with the traditional firearms, they stamp with whenever the hammer comes down or whatever, it stamps uh, the back of the shell casing, and there's some other things with the forensic side of it or whatever that helps them determine the illegal use of certain firearms and stuff, which would be kind of out of control if they had a lot of these higher caliber semi-automatic pistols, whatever, they weren't regulated under their PAL system or whatever. So I understand it. It's a little bit different in the United States or whatever. I know they have a lot more options or whatever when it comes to the air guns too. Anyway, that was a quick little overview of some air guns on Airgun Depot. These are ones that are going to be in my wish list for sure.